Welcome back. So today we are going to learn about what is the differences of canvas and the normal that is non-canvas. Okay, so if you actually follow me for the last tutorial, you will actually learn about the non-canvas side. Okay, this is actually what we mean that's non-canvas. Non-canvas will be using sprite renderer. Okay, so I will further go what is canvas. Okay, so I will actually create a UI. Let's say I create a UI button. Okay, so when actually I create a UI button, right, you will actually notice that in your editor scene, you will have these white color boxes coming out already. This is actually what we mean canvas in Unity. Okay, so for the button side, if let's say you happen to meet it out of the boxes and it's not at the center, it could be the position X and Y is not at 0. You can actually manually put in 0 like this, or you can actually go to this small setting button, click reset position, then it will actually reset all to 0. Then you will actually see the button at the center. Okay, so now this white color boxes is actually the canvas. The very small one is actually the non-canvas side. Normally, this is actually very confused for the beginners when using Unity. Okay, that's why I'm having this lesson. Okay, so we can actually do the same like the brown button. I will actually teach another method on creating a button for canvas and non-canvas. Okay, so let's say this is the button. If you actually play, right now you still actually can click, and then you can feel this button is clickable and got the bling bling like that, right? Which means it's actually working okay one. Okay, this one we have it last lesson. Click and then you appear at another position. Okay, so if let's say I want to change this button into this brown image, how we change? Okay, so button actually is a game object. Okay, now the button is a game object. What it has for component is red transform, image, button. All this is actually component. So the concept is still the same, just that whether it's canvas or non-canvas. Okay, so and then another differences that's inside here is actually for UI button, the image is actually called image. Okay, if you see the brown, it's actually called sprite renderer. Okay, so to actually put in the brown, we can actually just drag the brown and then touch it into the source image. Then you will actually notice it actually changed the image already. But oh no, why compress, right? Don't be worried. You can actually go to the brown and then click set native size. Then it will actually get the original sizes for these images. Okay, because now my images is around 240. Yep, it's a square. Okay, roughly these sizes. Okay, so let's say I want to make this as a button. I'm actually noting this text already. There's a text by default, it have it already one. So this text is not necessary, then I will delete it. Okay, so it's still the same, it's act like a button. Okay, you can feel like clickable, right? But no, nothing happened yet because we didn't put any scripting on it and we didn't assign any function to it. Okay, So how to make the function? Okay, if you actually notice the button, okay, you will have the onClick function. This onClick function, right, we can actually assign a function to it. So this button only can be worked. Okay, so let's see the scripting. Okay, so I will actually use back this script. So I will actually share with you what's the differences. Okay, so just now we actually want to use the onClick function. So to be onClick function, okay, we actually have to be a public function, public void. Okay, press brown UI button. Maybe I call this function with this name. Okay, so to test the script is whether working or not, debug.log. Okay, brown UI button. Okay, put a different message so you know that I'm not referring to this. Okay, save it. Okay, so go to the button, click. Where is the script just now? If you actually follow me the previous lesson, you should actually know it's actually in the brown. Okay, the click interaction is in the brown. So let's say if using this, click on the plus, none object. Okay, so it's actually referring game object. So I will drag this brown game object to here, and then it will appear no function. Okay, then you actually have to select which component. Click interaction is the code just now. Do you have a press brown UI button? Yes. Okay, select this. Okay, now this button, if we click, should have the debug just now. Okay, should have the debug just now. Click brown UI button. Okay, nice. This one's still working as the previous function. I can click the brown. Okay, right now, let's say I want to actually move this brown, go down like this. Okay, so right now, what we actually using is rate transform, not transform, not transform. That's the differences as well. For canvas, actually using rate transform. For brown, actually using transform. Okay, and then another thing about the canvas is actually the measurement is actually using a pixel. Okay, that's why if you actually move down, it will actually running as a pixel for the position X and Y. But for the normal one, it's actually the map graph that we have for the coordinate. Okay. So let's say this is a negative 270. Okay. So go to our scripting. Okay. How we actually knowing the rate transform for that UI button? In fact, this script actually we put in brown, right? So we actually cannot use the same method as this game object because this game object will be referring to the normal brown just now. Okay, so to make sure that we actually get the rate transform for that particular brown for the UI, okay, then I will actually declare like this: public rate transform. Maybe I call brown UI button. Put RT, not the RT batch tree. is actually referring to rate transform. Okay. So here dot position equal to new vector 2. Okay, I forget about the number already just now. 0, negative 270, right? Isn't it? Or what is number? If let's say you forgot, go and check again. Yup, around there, negative 270. Okay, then I'll save this script. Okay, so this part we didn't have get component transform, because on the top here I actually define as public rate transform. Straight away the component already. Okay, then I just straight away get the position. Okay, let's try. Save this. Make sure no error. If got error, it could be the backbone error or anything that you might miss out. Okay, click on it. Okay, then you are actually having this error. Okay, so what is this error? Unassigned references, the variable brown UI button and click has not been assigned. You probably need to assign first in the inspector. Okay, let me share with you what is this error. Okay, go to the brown. Just now we actually define a public rate transform, right? This actually will be coming out in the inspector here. So who is this non-rate transform? Brown UI, right? We actually have to assign him. Is this one, right? So I just drag him into here. Then it will actually get this particular rate transform. Okay. Okay. Click. Oh no. Gone. Let it go. Something is weird. That's actually when we click, it doesn't go to the position that we wanted. And then if you actually check on the position X and Y, it's actually different with what we wanted. Should be at 0, negative 270, right? But it actually ran away already. Okay, something that problems here. Okay, a bit with the code problem. So local here should be local position. I'll tell you why later. Okay, so let's change this to local position. Okay, so click on the play. So this actually updated the code. Okay, if you play, click, yup, this is something that I want. 0, negative 270. Okay, how come local position, right? So local position is actually referring to this button position itself. Okay, so because of this button is actually inside the canvas. So for us, this is actually called parents and child. Canvas is parents, button is actually the child. So it will actually, if we use position only, it will affect by this canvas. So the local position, you will actually get more accurate position for the button. Okay. So that's the differences with canvas and normal. And you will see the normal brown for the sprite renderer ground, right, it will be at these boxes. And if you zoom out, this is the button. Okay, that's the differences. And then the transform and rate transform component also different. And the image and sprite renderer also different for the component. Okay, hope you understand what is the differences with canvas and non-canvas. So after that, I will actually can be fasten the process of learning, as you can understand all this already. Okay, so wish everyone happy learning. See you again next video. Thank you.